Hi Pisces. Okay, I hope you guys are having a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening when you're watching me. I have tried to film this too many times. Too many times. I think I've gotten it figured out now. But I had a meditation session and I don't want to lose it because it was pretty informative. But let me get to my intro really quick. So I'm Okay Boots. This is my channel. I'm Boots. And this is for the collective, and the collective is vast. This could be your story. It could be somebody in your energy field. You can reverse the characters as necessary. Gender is fluid here, so masculine and feminine energy is in all of us, the yin and the yang. So it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm talking about a specific gender, as I'm talking about a king or a queen. If you like to watch, then I hope to see you again. And this is going to be a reading for April through May until I get the second reading done. It's been a lot because I put a lot of energy into each reading specifically, so it takes a little bit longer than the other ones that, whoever else does tarot, I cannot bust them out as quick as everybody else can. It takes a lot out of me to do them. So bear with me, and I hope you stay. All right, let's get started. All right, I'm going to change it up a little bit here. Oh, wait, I forgot about the meditation. Okay. So when I saw your guys' meditation, the first thing I saw was, I think it was a butterfly. And butterflies specifically mean transformation. But I did see something else. I saw my peacocks were one of the reasons that I had to restart the video. My peacocks, my chickens. I mean, it was hell broke loose as soon as every time I would be like, hi Pisces, and start the video, I had to like redo it. And I kept feeling like a weird energy, like I should wait. So I just waited until it flows naturally. One of the times the video cut off as well. Just weird things. Well, I saw a butterfly, so it means something's dying and something's rebirthing. I saw a tree of life, which talks about death and rebirth, and sometimes it talks about the family tree. And to me, it looked like someone was either coming in or coming out of the family tree, depending on, your circumstance or, whatever applies to your life. But it did look like it was affecting your family tree. The next thing I saw was, a peacock. You guys made me parched talking so fast. A peacock, but I saw a baby peacock, so it was a peacock with no feathers yet. It hadn't gotten his feathers yet, and so it was a baby. So I got like hay in my mouth or something. I got like hay or something in my mouth. Bear with me, guys. I've been trying my hardest on this video today. And this little peacock transformed into a bigger peacock. Like it just transformed like instantly. So I saw its younger self and then I saw its older self, which also makes me think that there's a little bit of childhood wounding going on, trauma that's haunting you. But whatever you're going through is for your highest good. And I did get the phrase, let it go. I actually heard the song from Frozen, let it go, so who knows. Let's see if there's anything in this spread that is as I saw. All right, show me for Pisces. What's going on for Pisces? Also, I'm a little airy today. I feel like there was a shift in energy. I looked up the astrology. I didn't notice anything weird in it, so it definitely is just an energetic shift. So I'll be probably doing a reading on that at some point. Show me what's going on for Pisces. What's going on? Fighting the flow. That's what I just heard. Fighting the flow. Show me for Pisces. Queen of Wands in reverse is the energy that you're sitting in right now. Peacocks also mean ego. I forgot about that. Peacocks specifically mean ego. When you see a peacock or when you think about a peacock or a thought comes in your mind about a peacock, their specific energy has to do with ego. And I don't know if you know this, but peacocks actually love looking in the mirror. So, keep that in mind. Show me about important energy that Pisces is dealing with. Show me about important energy or focus that Pisces is dealing with. Okay. Let's take a look, Pisces. You guys, I gotta tell you, you're very... Oh, I wanted to say dull, but dull's not the right word. You guys are very, quiet energy. So quiet. I feel like there's just so much turmoil going on that I can't specifically pick out. What it is. This is the 10 of Swords in reverse, which talks to me about betrayal or feeling betrayed in a perception. And that's what your focus is right now. Show me your fears. Show me fears for Pisces. Show me fears for Pisces. Fears for Pisces. Whoa. This is Judgment in reverse. Upright, it looks like this. This card talks about either reconciliation, a quick decision that was made, a decision that affects your life. It's either, I call it the Latin root for R-E. So anything that has to do with reunion. I got a piece of hay in my mouth or something. It is driving me crazy. I apologize. No, it has to do with fears of reconciliation. It has fears to do with something specific that is literally affecting your thoughts. I swear, there's something on every video with you guys. I literally have something in my mouth, and it's making it so hard for me to talk right now. It's driving me crazy. All right, show me for hopes. Show me for hopes for Pisces. Show me for hopes for Pisces. Show me hopes for Pisces. Okay, so in your hope section, you got Page of Swords and Queen of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords upright and Queen of Swords. And this is in your hopes. I feel like, okay, first of all, you are very much so creeping on this other person. Whether that be social media or however you possibly can. But you're trying to stay unattached, which doesn't really work in the same context. If you're going to creep on somebody, you are allowing them in your energy field still. So if you want to stay unattached, then you can't creep. And that's a low energy too. This specific card talks about like a low energy. And this, I want to say this is you, Pisces. Yep, a lot of overthinking in this. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Show me the obstacles for Pisces. Let me pause this. Okay, I quite literally had like this piece of hay in my mouth. I apologize. That was just hell for me. That was terrible. I tell you guys, I've been trying to do your reading, and every single time there's something that comes up. Like, honestly, if I had something in my mouth on any other reading, I would have just canceled it and, like, restarted it. But honestly, I can't. It's been, like, 3 or 4 times, and I'm gonna get this done for you guys. Because it is killing me to try to tap into your energy. It's been like this for 3 readings now for you guys. You guys are just, like, going through some kind of chaos. We got here the Chariot for obstacles. So and at the bottom of the deck, we've got Tower. So this is talking about how you're wanting to be successful in something, either making this work, but your intuition is conflicting with wanting to go forward in something. But you are wanting to move forward in a specific avenue. Show me about genuine emotion here for Pisces. Show me about genuine emotion. Guys, I am having such a hard time even picking up emotion. I just feel like you guys are so overwhelmed with whatever you're dealing with. Show me genuine emotion for Pisces. 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords talks about how you sacrificed, and that's in your genuine emotion. How you sacrificed everything for a specific avenue, and it's not benefiting you. I also just heard the Holy Mountain, which is a card that I use in the Oracle decks. And it talks about how you have to go through a very long, treacherous trail in order to learn the lesson or the task at hand. And this is how the card looks. So he literally is giving everything he's got. It's kind of like, if you want to look at this card and say, like, he's sacrificing it to the gods, or, like, he's putting up an altar, or, like, he's giving everything he has just to get out of the mindset or the feeling that he's in. It isn't also an overthinking card, so. Show me about this other person. Show me about this other person. Show me about the other person's emotion, please. For Pisces. Page of Pentacles. You guys both... This is Page of Pentacles. This talks about coming in the material world, trying not to focus on... trying not to focus on emotion here, trying not to focus on what could be, trying to focus on directly what is ahead for the future. Literally, I don't see any emotion in this card yet, but I'm going to clarify on all these and we'll get deeper into the story. Show me a hidden energy here for Pisces. So basically, overall gist, I can see you and you are conflicting. Sorry, my peacocks are on the roof. Okay, I was about to say you're conflicting ego with realism, and I heard the peacock again. So yeah, that's confirmation. So you are conflicting your ego with what overthinking and what you should be doing and how you feel regarding a situation. And this person doesn't look like they are really thinking about it at all, to tell you the truth. Show me the hidden energy for Pisces. 5 of Swords. This is the hidden energy, and this is inner conflict. So this specific card talks about a man that is coming out of a battle. The thing about this guy, though, is the battle is either alive still or it's dead still, but nonetheless, if it's dead, he is like, I am going to win this. Well, you're beating a dead horse. The whole war is over. Now, if somebody's already won, he's like, no, I'm still going to fight. Like, if he's on the opposite side. So this is inner conflict. He holds 2 swords. And do you see the wolves in the background? They specifically talk about how your intuition and your divine guidance is leaving you in a specific situation. And I do feel like, I don't know, I feel like there's a little bit of both of you. I don't necessarily see whatever this connection was as a divine or even a good connection for whoever I'm talking to. I do see a lack of I do feel a lack of feminine nurturing energy in the situation. I feel like it's a lack of self-care, maybe for yourself. I feel like you need to focus a little bit on some self-care because I feel like your feminine side is lacking. Forgiveness, nurturing, whatever the situation is. I feel like you are just so bound by whatever the scenario was that you are forgetting to think clearly. Show me the most likely outcome. Okay, we have here the 8 of Pentacles, and for that's most likely outcome. All right. Let's dig a little bit deeper, yeah? Okay. Show me for Queen of Wands for Pisces energy. What's going on here? Why is this Queen of Wands showing up here in reverse? What's this Queen fussing about? Show me how this Queen of Wands is here. Okay, and it's clarified by the 8 of Swords. Oh, that was quick. It's clarified by the 8 of Swords and the 6 of Wands. Okay, so this is 8. I'm seeing a lot of 6s and 8s on the table already. We got 9. We've got inner conflict. We've got external conflict. And we've got overthinking. Basically, you're overthinking on the situation. So these cards right here tell me that you are bound by your own thoughts. You're manifesting victory, but it's based off of ego. So you're manifesting a victory in this, and I don't necessarily see love in it. It's based off of an ego. It's based off of an ego thought, an egotistical thought. I need to get this so that this and this and this because this is the right thing because this was what looks right. But it's not necessarily out of a place of love. I don't see you wanting or trying to fix the scenario because it's out of a place of love. And there's clearly some kind of conflict going on. And let's look at what the conflict is. But the way that you're going about it is based on ego and thoughts and not genuine emotion. And that emotion's there for us as a natural director. So if you listen to your emotion and you feel your emotion, it generally directs you in the right area of your life to either fix it or to let it go or whatever the scenario is, listening to your emotion. And I gotta tell you right now, I don't feel like your emotion is in the right place. Show me important energy or focus for 10 of Swords in reverse for Pisces. Ten of Swords in reverse. We've got 5 of Wands in reverse. The Emperor in reverse. And at the bottom of the deck, the Five of Pentacles. So what's important in your focus is I don't necessarily see you focusing on a straight plan right now. I see you are still, and I feel like it's affecting you spiritually. I don't feel like you're taking the correct precautions or energy or doing the affirmations or the self-care that you need to do to keep your mind in the right place during this whole thing. And like I said in the beginning, this could have to do with a family matter, but to me it definitely looks romantic, but it looks to me like you, or a partnership or something, but it looks to me like your emotions aren't even really tied into it, which is unfortunate. We have, let me show you the cards, the Five of Wands in reverse. Again, I think we have Five of Wands and Five of Swords. We have both of these in reverse here, and there's just been so much water under the bridge right now that it's a little bit difficult, I think, for you to think clearly regarding it. The Emperor, though, does talk about ego, especially in reverse. We've got two specific characters in this that's talking about going off of ego naturally rather than intuition, and making wrong choices based off of using ego. So keep that in mind. Show me fears for Pisces. Show me fears. Show me fears for Pisces. Show me fears. Why is this Judgment here in reverse? What's the fear here? The Star in reverse. Okay, so that's the first one now to clarify. Star in reverse talks about healing necessarily. It also, the first thing I heard when that card jumped out was, I'm losing hope. I'm scared. That's what I heard. It's an energy of 8 as well. Show me Judgment. What is this decision that was made? What is this fear here? What is it? Okay, if this may only be for a few of you. But if this has to do with, this could be somebody that's having a child, this could be you or the other person. I got right away out the Star, the King of Cups, and the Empress, and three of these cards are specific to having a child or bringing a child in. It also, if I were to look at this too, it comes down to lack of self-care and lack of self-value. Specifically on there, and this is in your fears. So the only way to contradict your fears right now is to find value in yourself. But there is a situation, maybe not for all of you, but for some of you, that has to do with a child maybe being born or a child that's been born, but it's not sitting well with you. And it's in your fears. You're closing your heart to a specific scenario. Yeah, like I said, this could, for a few of you, you very well could be having, and it's a lovership situation, but I feel like one of you has walked away from it. And if there's not, then, it could be, and this is for your up ahead too, so you could not know yet. Not to scare some of you, but congratulations if that's the case though, seriously. Okay. Alright, show me why this Page of Swords is here for hope. Why this Page of Swords is here for hopes. What is this? Okay, so somebody's hoping to communicate clearly, and then here we go again. Look at that belly. There's somebody specific here that it has to do with child. And if it's not that, it's making clarity on the situation. So the hopes are for you or this other person. The energy is fluid, so it can go bounce between the two of you. Is that you want clarity on the situation. And we got another Queen of Pentacles here, guys. We have all of the family cards here, so this very well could be a family situation. Tell me why the Queen of Swords is here in reverse. Okay, so there's fear here regarding longevity and toxicity within life. There's fear regarding, and this is in your hopes too. In your hopes, you're hoping that you can get past this. You're hoping that you can maybe communicate about this. Either you or the other person is hoping about this. That's their desire, but they're overthinking it. It'll be coming in either now or later that there's going to be clarity on the situation, but it is going to be very conflicting in your energy field. I feel like you're going to be suffering a little bit. We have here the Devil and the Nine of Cups. So, and that was in reverse. And that was under the Queen of Swords. So you're feeling like, oh, it's just too much. It's just too much to even hope or manifest for this because it's just exhausting. Whatever this is, it's exhausting. I do feel like if you are in, I feel like there's a lot of conflict between on the energy exchanges between you. One of you opens up, the other one closes up. We do have a partnership here, but it doesn't look as divine as it should. It looks like at some point, though, there could possibly, maybe not for all of you, but there could be a possible reconciliation between the two of you, but it won't be for a little while. It would probably be... Okay, so confirmation. It would be, if there was a child involved, it would be in the next 9 months. If there's not, then it would be in the next year, maybe. That's what I just saw. But that's not for all of you. Okay, show me here for the obstacles. Communication, bad communication, creeping energy. Just the obstacle here is that there's no justice in this situation. One of you feels like absolutely betrayed by the other. In so many different ways, but you feel, or the other person feels like you can just figure it out with communication here. If you just communicate, I don't necessarily see that as the case though. I feel like there's just so much going on between the two that I feel like it's gonna be necessary to have more than just communication to fix or even out the situation. Show me about genuine emotion here. Show me about genuine emotion here for the Nine of Swords. Yeah, I feel like in your energy field, or like I said, switch the as needed. I feel like you are willing to go the extra, however much to go through this to come back into union with this person. Show me for the Page of Pentacles here, the other person. I don't feel like this person even really cares, to tell you the truth. I'm not going to lie to you. Cares is the wrong word. I don't feel like they even had that much of a heart space for you in the first place. I feel like you dove right in, and I feel like, you might have thought that they did as well, but I feel like it wasn't mutual. Why I say that is because we have the Ace of Swords here, the Page of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. Maybe it was practical it was definitely practical in the material world. It looked like a practical thing, like it could work out. But I don't feel like they actually opened up their heart space to being able to actually do that for you. And you, on the other hand, you were like, this is it. This is it. I can see myself doing this forever. And the other person may have looked like it on the, the material aspect of it, but it doesn't necessarily look like it was something they were hoping or dreaming for long term. Yeah. They were, as good as you thought it was, they did not believe the same. That's what I'm noticing right away. And I don't feel like I feel like you know that though a little bit. I feel like you know that. I feel like and also, this is for some of you, they're going back with somebody specific. They have somebody else specific on their mind. They didn't believe you to be the stable or the good enough spouse or partner for their future, so they have somebody else in their mind already. Show me about the hidden energy here for the Five of Swords. What's this hidden energy? Up ahead. Yeah. Confirmation. So the Five of Swords, the original, I thought it was yours, but it's actually theirs. Let me see what's at the bottom. Yeah. Okay, confirmation like what I just said. So this person already was planning on going another direction. Literally was already planning on it, had been thinking about a situation that they wanted to get back to, was willing to go up a very, very hard trail or willing to take a journey to get to this person that they had in their mind already. I don't know if you knew about any of this, though. I honestly don't know if you knew about any of this. I do want to say, first and foremost, though, we almost have every single swords on the table, which is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini placement. I see fire, so it could be Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And I also see Taurus. 6s and 8s. 6s and 8s are numerology, and 6s are for 6s. Sixes are about a lot of sharing or like evening out of things. It's a balance. Eights are about coming through the end of a difficult time. It's like trudging through like a difficult time. Let's look at the Eight of Pentacles. Let me get another deck for that one. Show me about the Eight of Pentacles for Pisces. Show me about the most likely outcome here for the Eight of Pentacles for what's ahead, please, for Pisces. Show me for the Eight of Pentacles. Show me for the Eight of Pentacles for Pisces, please. We got out the Nine of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. And let me look at the bottom. I feel like regardless of how you feel about the situation, about how gung-ho or how hard you hope and manifest, I feel like there's a block naturally. And I don't think it's yours. So this is your energy that's coming out here. You're manifesting, wanting to share. You're willing to work for this. And there's a lot of attraction on your side towards this person. You're willing. But this person's energy is at the King of Pentacles, and it's in reverse, which means it's stubbornly staying still. I don't see they're moving in any specific way for May. I said May. For April to May, I see a very slow moving. I do see, on this Ace of Wands at the overall, I see you being okay with moving forward, specifically when it comes to passion, creativity, or work. Let me do one more. Alright, so this is definitely a lesson. I just wanted to pull something out just to see what the universe has to say about this. This is a lesson regarding patience. This is a lesson regarding going back and thinking about what you've done to put your hands into the situation. I do see you possibly freaking out at one point. If you can maintain your communication, if you can maintain your balance, if you can maintain, I do see it maybe coming back around. And that's not for all of you, that's only for some of you. But if you can't and you do blow up into a frenzy about the situation, I see it totally taking an opposite route. All right, let me get some advice for you guys. Tell me about advice for Pisces regarding this spread. Show me about advice for Pisces, please. I do see you wrapping your emotions way up, though. I see a lot of hopes being wasted. I see a lot of time being wasted. I see you exhausted in a lot of it. I'm going to tell you right now, do not put too many eggs in this basket right now. My advice for you would be to allow it to flow naturally. There's something here about flowing naturally and fighting the current. I don't know if you have been fighting the current for a while, and maybe that's why this is happening. But I always tell people this, too. I always tell people this. This is like one of my favorite things to say to people. Whatever it is in your life, in your specific life right now, think about it. Whatever it is in your life, and you just cannot live without it. I don't care what it is. Your car, your spouse, your dog, your materials, your money, your whatever it is that you say to the universe over and over again, I need this. This is what I need. This is what I wanted, and this is how it's going to be forever, and this is what I need. The universe is going to be like, you need that? You need that for what? You need that. Well, what if I just take it? What if I just take it for a little while? What if I just freak you out for a little while? Let me just take it all away. And what that does is it brings the tower down. It's like playing Jenga with your friends, and you got all those bricks, and you're one of the last people that's got to pull it out. It's just got to fall. It wasn't on stable ground because you specifically highlighted it in your life as something you cannot live without. Well, naturally, you get tested. And what's the biggest test going to be are the things that you say, I can't live without this. And naturally, that's going to be the test. So keep that in mind. Show me advice. Okay, so the first advice here is the skunk spirit. Know your worth. The skunk specifically talks about knowing how to value yourself in situations where you feel like you are undervalued, or you feel like you were undervalued. As a skunk spirit comes out to tell you that you are valuable, and you need to remember self-care is huge right now. I saw on this spread. If it's not a situation with somebody that could be bringing life into this world, it's specifically about self-care, because life can also be bringing life into yourself. I do want to say, first and foremost, though, I did see a lot of you going through a hard lesson that's going to bring some of your dead, it's going to bring some death to changing the way that you look at the world. Some parts of you are going to be dying so that they can be reborn, and it's going to hurt. I do see that right away. But it's necessary. It's a necessary. I remember I told you about being explosive here. Parrot Spirit comes out specifically to talk about how you talk to people. It says, watch your words. It only comes out when there's it comes out a lot in Mercury retrograde as well, but it comes out specifically to tell you to watch how you're going to interact with the situation, because it will affect it long term. Anything else, please, for Pisces? Any advice for Pisces regarding this spread for April to May? Oh yeah, I did see a leopard Panther Spirit. Says truth transcends illusion. And that tells me, so if you see a dragonfly anywhere out and about, that's specific to telling me, oh weird. Got energy of 9 here twice. It's telling me that your perception on the matter, how you're winding yourself up around the situation, what that's ultimately doing is every time you replay a memory in your head, you're replaying it in the form that you remember it, so therefore it's changing it. So remember to be very clear on what you're thinking, because how you're thinking is going to affect how you react. And most of the time, how people react is a projection of how they're feeling. So instead of reacting out of instinct or reacting out of spite, you need to be very, very aware of yourself and aware of them and the perception that could be wrong. The other one is Panther Spirit. So right now, obviously, you're feeling like a lack of. There's a lack of in your energy field that feels like you messed up, or there's a situation that it's not as what it seems. But the Panther Spirit comes here to say that watch your steps carefully. Walk slowly, walk carefully, watch where you're walking, be aware of what you're doing, because there's a way bigger picture here, and there is something watching out for you. That's what Panther Spirit means. And the energy of 8 too. Let me get one more card. And this is the deck that I've only had for a little while, so I use intuition on it, so bear with me as I get more familiar with it. Show me for Pisces. Any advice for Pisces? Thank you. One more, please. One more, please. We got overflow. Okay. We've got here overflow, which is talking about how you might be coming into a specific place of overwhelming emotions regarding the situation. And that's, again, I repeat myself again. Watch your words, watch your reaction, watch how you respond to the situation ahead. And the next one is heart, home, compassion. And that one comes out specifically to tell me that your passion and your creativity can come out in a ugly way. It could come out here, again, explosive. I do see a possible explosion here at the end, unpredictable, something that may, just trigger you back into a low frequency state. I don't see you or this person using their biggest heart space I don't see you guys using your biggest heart space towards each other. And Heart Home specifically talks about being a little lost, missing home, being unsure. It's a whole bunch of, it's about being whole. And a lot of people right now are feeling like they're starting new beginnings. Oh my gosh. I said new beginnings and look at what popped out. Yeah, dear Lord. Okay, that was weird. So yeah, new beginnings are coming in. I do see, okay, so in the next, I would say mid-May is when I'm going to see the biggest change in your energy field. That's what I just heard. So you'll be able to let this go and maybe start thinking clearly right now, because I do feel like this is affecting your whole world at the moment. And it may not be at the moment. If it's not happening yet, then it may be happening soon. And I hope this resonates with some of you Pisces, and I hope that I helped you a little bit. But the only advice I can really give you right now is to mind your manners, know your worth, and stay compassionate at this time, because I feel like if you are fighting the current, it's going to affect you deeper than you can imagine long term. And if you enjoyed this, like, share, subscribe. I hope to see you again. I have some other videos back that you can look at, Pisces, because it kind of led up to this as well. But I'm Okay Boots, and this is my channel, and make wise choices, Pisces. Make wise choices. Thanks, guys.